What's up, everybody? Big Kirk 916 getting down fresh out, and you're tuned into another edition of Prison Talk. And I'm here with my man, Robert L. Hines, the comedian extraordinaire. Hey, man, he got some stories, and I had to get him on the show, man. You know, we've been chopping it up. We got a lot we're going to bring to y'all, but one of the things that stuck out, him being from Chi-Town, I'm a big Mr. T fan, and he has some Mr. T stories, man, because, you know, I used to watch this guy on TV and was, as a little kid, man, it was so impressive. And when he said that he used to see this guy in the neighborhood, I had to get some stories from him. So, Robert, man, tell us some Mr. T stories, man, because I know you work with his daughter, who's also a comedian.
Yes.
And you got some hell of a stories about Mr. T.
Man, the dude was amazing. Like, I watched him as a little boy like you did.
Okay.
And I would see him driving around in Inglewood. Inglewood is one of the worst neighborhoods in the city of Chicago. The most of the black people, when they came to Chicago, they started out on the west side of Chicago, and then they migrated to the south side.
Okay.
Well, I'm from the south side. My parents lived in the south side, and they thought that they were doing better by coming to the south side, not knowing that all these people are gonna clear out when you move your black ass in this white ass neighborhood. And by the time Mr. T was Mr. T, they had all left. But he was still riding around the neighborhood in a white Jaguar covered in gold, you dig? And
He used to be in the hood with all the gold?
In the hood, cause ain't nobody gonna fuck with Mr. T. You dig what I'm saying? You know not to run up on this dude.
Yeah.
Right? And so he riding around in the hood, gold and shit, earrings and a mohawk. And he riding in a white Jaguar. And I'm standing there, I'm in awe, because I see the car first, right? And I was like, God damn, that's a nice ass Jag. And then I see him, and I am done, because it's a stoplight. And I'm standing there, and I'm about 14 or 15. I was like, oh my God, Mr. T. And he looks at me, and then he raises his hand out of the sunroof with gold wrist shit and all this shit, and waves at me and smiles at me, and then goes about his business. Now, at the time, I didn't know his daughter yet. His daughter is the truth. She is a grade school teacher. He educated her to be a teacher. Okay. And she's still straight hood. And I say that in the best of ways. Like, the only type of dude she gonna mess with is a dude similar to Mr. T. A nigga that's gonna knock motherfuckers out and get shit right if need be. And that's the type of dude, and that's the type of person she is. Her name is Erica Clark. This chick is amazing.
So, I mean, I only know Mr. T from, like, you know, being in a Rocky movie, and I know he was a bodyguard, but what do you know about him as far as his history? Because I know, like I said, when I used to see him in the interviews, I'm like, damn, this dude he ain't no punk.
Right. I don't have a lot of direct contact with him, just that what I taught you about. But my family is kind of, my uncle, who just died a couple years ago, he went to high school with Mr. T. His name's Terry Parks. And him and Mr. T went to school together. And my Uncle Terry was a really big dude too, really not very yielding. Like, he ain't, like, you ain't finna show my Uncle Terry no bullshit. Now, he was a gentle, sweet man. Okay. But his tolerance for bullshit was minute. Okay. And that's the same feeling that I get from Mr. T.
So he was like a bodyguard, like type of dude back in Chicago, right? Like club dude.
Man, and it was like, at one point I was dating a woman that was a little older than me. And she was around Mr. T for a few times, and she said he looked ridiculous to her, and because she's like an educated sister, and she was like, he looked ridiculous. But she didn't get the point of all the gold and the earrings and shit. Like, and she saw him in the club, and he had on platform shoes, some shit, and she was like looking at him, and he was looking at her like, why are you staring at me? I'm not your man. Let's get you some business. Like, because the whole point of Mr. T is this. I am unyieldingly black. I ain't trying to kowtow to none of this bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not bound down to none of this shit.
None of it. And the dude has made it to become elderly. How tough do you gotta be when you fighting these people directly and they can't do shit with you? And the motherfucker had fucking Nancy Reagan sitting on his lap. Come on, man.
Oh, that's
you
the cold. Yeah,
cold.
I know. Nancy,
you know damn well she was a little moist. That shit. You know damn well she's thinking.
That little coochie started puckering up. She's like, oh, I got me a cold Negro right here.
This nigga's a champion.
Yeah.
He's a champion.
Yeah, I remember his character, Clubber Lane, man. That was one of my favorite Rocky movies. When I seen his character and he was talking shit to his wife, she's like, yeah, you know you want this, right?
Yeah, you know.
And Rocky was like...
You know what it's like to be with a real man. You know you want to know. And I'm going to show you if you really want to know.
Yeah, he was always my favorite. Him and the A-Team. The A-Team, man. But yeah, like I said, I seen him in the gym out here in passing. And I said, hey, Mr. T, how you doing? Hey, man, how you doing, brother? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, this dude, real humble, real genuine.
Just
and
ain't
you
got
can
no space for bullshit.
No space for bullshit, man. But it's like, it's like crazy because you don't see like a lot of brothers like that, and then being able to share that space with him, and I just think that, dudes like that, they just, they get passed by, but you don't really realize what he brought to
the lexicon.
The lexicon in our generation,
Man, dude is amazing, and his daughter is incredible. I mean, man, if you could see her on YouTube or do something, man, watch that chick.
Okay, I'm about to look for her.
Man, she's funny as hell. Erica Clark. Amazingly
okay.
funny.
Okay.
Strong, don't take no shit from nobody.
Yeah, I can only imagine with a dad like Mr. T, man, that role model, that strong figure, you're not going to have no weenie ass man by your side. You're going to have you a real motherfucker.
Right. You're going to at least treat her as well as her father treated her.
That's right. Hey, man. Hey, Big Herc, Robert here, man. Prison Talk, Mr. T, man.